going on, guys? Welcome to this episode of Let's Play the Classics. Now, I woke up today and I was like, hey, let's play some Wii Sports Resort. And then I was like, I suck at Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. So in lieu of that, we're going to play some Castle Shikigami 2 for the PlayStation 2. This game is awesome. It's actually a bullet hell style shooter. Shoot 'em ups, shmups are my favorite genre. And yeah, this game is badass. It was released in 2005 by XS Games. Through Taito. Taito's affiliated with this project as well. In Japan, this game was really popular and it was released on the PC, the Dreamcast, the GameCube, the PS2, and the Xbox. But like I said, those are Japanese kind of exclusive titles only, I guess. It was translated horribly, and we'll get into that in a minute. But the only English translated release was for the PlayStation 2 in North America. So, if you collect PlayStation 2, or you like bullet hell shooters or shoot 'em ups, or you just want, an interesting kind of conversation piece, I guess, this is a great game for under 15 bucks. So, definitely recommend checking it out. Now, there's a lot of interesting little nuances to the game that as you play it, you'll pick up on. The first thing is there's 5 difficulty settings: very easy, normal, hard, and very hard. Today we're going to play on the normal mode because hard is very hard and very hard is very difficult, if that makes any sense. But the difference between playing the hard and the very hard is the bosses take a couple more hits, there's a couple more enemies on screen, and then, all those popcorn enemies that explode in one shot, they actually release an extra round or two at you as they're exploding. So just a little bit more to dodge. The easy and the very easy mode are great for people who are unfamiliar with bullet hell shooters, or they're kind of intimidated. It's, like I said, very easy and easy mode are just that. They're very easy. The patterns are simple. You basically get to learn how to play the game, get to learn how to save bombs in your inventory, when to use them, that kind of thing. But you can only play up to level 3. After level 3 in the easy and the very easy mode, the game ends, and it really forces you then to apply those skills in the normal mode, or the hard mode, or very hard mode, whichever you're liking. It's a standard shoot 'em up where you got 1 life, and you got 3 kind of hits on your 1 life, and then that's it. You got to continue. Today, our challenge is that we're going to try and beat this game with under 5 continues. Now, there's 5 levels. Each level comes in 2 parts. So you'll play like half the level, you'll fight like a mechanized robot or something, and then you'll play the other half of the level and you'll fight like another human opponent. So if you count it up, that's like 10 levels. So we're going to try and beat this thing with under 5 continues. So less than 1 continue every 2 levels, I guess, if you look at it that way. Also with this game, as it's training you as you're playing in the easy and the very easy mode, you start off with only 3 continues. But for every hour of gameplay that you accumulate, you get an extra continue. So after 6 hours of gameplay, you've got 9 continues. Now, with 9 continues, you should definitely be able to beat the normal mode, especially after playing the very easy or easy mode, over and over again to build up 6 hours worth of gameplay. After that 6th hour, it becomes free play. So I've put in the time, we're up to free play, but we're not going to, make a mockery of it or anything like that. We're going to try and do it, like I said, under 5 continues. Now, also, there are no power-ups in this game. So again, for first-time shoot-'em-up fans or novice shoot-'em-up fans, or like I said, people who are intimidated a little bit by shoot-'em-ups, you don't have to worry about any leveling up or power-up system, right? You don't have to worry about shooting bells or collecting icons or watching how many of each icon you have or anything like that. You basically have your standard shot, you have a charge shot, which is your Shikigami power, and then you've got your screen clearing bombs, which will come in useful. Now, it's kind of funny that in the manual, it refers to your Shikigami power as your Mobile Light Force 3 attack. So Mobile Light Force 3, as some of you guys may know, is another shoot 'em up. It's a good one. You should definitely get that one too. But with some light research, I found that somehow Castle Shikigami is related to the Light Force series, which the Light Force series is related to like Gunbird. So it's weird. I don't really understand how the storyline goes or anything like that, but it's definitely pretty awesome. There's 7 different characters that you can choose from. Like, they each have their own powers. They each have a Type 1 and a Type 2 Shikigami power. They both, or they all can, it takes a lot of time to really learn how to play as each individual character. So there's a lot of replay value there with the extra continues and the easy mode and the character selection and all that kind of stuff. So the translation is not the best. So this game, like I said, was in Japan, and what happened was they had a bunch of Japanese actors who spoke English and a Japanese director who spoke English, but didn't really understand the difference between sentence structure and phrasing between English and Japanese. So the on-screen dialogue is actually hilarious, and you'll hear that when we play the game. But again, this game's full of like weird kind of nuances. The translations are in English, but when you kill a boss, their death screams, they scream out in Japanese. So that's something that's really cool. All the characters don't seem to be like related in any way, but they all have some vendetta against the end boss. So just so we're kind of on the same page, we're going to use Kim DeJong. That's who we're going to use, this guy. And I'll read you his backstory just so you kind of know. It says, Kim DeJong, a Korean fighter. At night he's a fighter, but during the day he teaches young children Taekwondo. One day one of his Japanese students was killed, and he closed his dojo to seek the killer. He wears a trench coat and carries a guitar case with a sword inside. So he carries a guitar case with a sword. He's like the Asian Desperado. But yeah, Castle Shikigami 2, definitely recommend it. Hey, that's all I got to say about that. Let's move on to the Let's Play. Alright guys, let's play Castle Shikigami 2. Alright, for some weird reason, it's going to ask you if you want to play in normal mode or extreme mode. Like I said, today we're going to play normal mode. And then it asks you again, do you want to play normal or easy? So, I don't know man, this game is strange. Alright, here's something cool. Like I was talking about, you got 7 characters to choose from. They each have their regular shot, and then they've got a power-up. And each character has 2 types. So, see, like, this is Seiyu's Type 2. Let's go with Jinjo. Okay, so there's his Type 2 Shikigami power. Kind of his Type 1. They're all a little different. This is the guy we're going to play with, Kim DeJong. There's his first Type 1 power. And there's his Type 2 power. Interesting kind of fun fact, Fumiko, well there's her Type 1. Which is a great big huge orb. There's her Type 2, but if you push to the right again, you could play as her as a kid. So, a lot of replayability.
Hello. Is this Might? Yes, it is. I understand. Yes, I'll take it. It's about beating World Order, right?
Alright, here we go.
Long time no see.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Nice reaction! Do you want to know who's behind this?
You're insane! Are you serious?
It's not a joke, but could be interesting.
手加減はしないわ。これくらいで。痛いじゃない。これはどう？
Tough!
Forgive me. A prayer for your soul.
Okay, maybe not so bad. Not so bad at all.
好機を背負うか。
Life gets tougher. Life means pain. Why? Still want to live? Why? Might!
Oh, shit.
I can see their fate locked in chains of sorrow. I'm an Dundian, warrior and keeper of the castle.
Warrior, let's fight. I accept. I'm Kim of 2 homes and 7 moms. Fight for revenge? It's a sin.
Oh, shit.
The cleaning's done. Forgive me. Atoning for all sins. Someday mine too.
When do we stop fighting? When life ends.
Mr. Might, the enemy is preparing. More than just this. Another world. What's Mitsurugi? The best weapon ever.
Alright guys, let me pause it there real quick, get the data off my phone, be right back. Alright guys, let's get back into it. Before I start, man, this is the hardest level in the game. It's a bullet hell style shooter and they put you in a confined space. Not good. Might have been able to make that. Alright, this boss is like a puzzle. You have to match like 4 in a row. The gray boxes you can destroy with your regular shot. The red boxes you have to use your Shikigami power. And the gold boxes you can't destroy. So it's like a match game kind of thing. Believe me guys, it's a lot harder than it looks.
won't let you go. Liu Bro, well said. Raw power is served.
Both of you? What a disadvantage.
その力、試してやろう。負けませんよ。おっと。おお、兄弟パワー。Nice fight! Finally together!
Forgive me. Nothing else to say.
Sure, never mind! Bro, we're together! この体になってから初めて触れたな。
Mr. Might, is Mitsurugi a sword? To save or destroy, which one is it? What's to be saved? Why use the sword?
ませんよ。
Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad it's quiet. I hate noisy enemies. Wanted to talk.
How riveting. Not used to killing or being killed.
Shall we begin then? They're my favorites. Maybe out of sorts. Under complete. Phase start.
覚悟してください。
これくらいでいい気にならない。行けカードだ。
覚悟してください。
切り札はこれを。
手加減はしませんよ。
Hurts so much. Why?
The pain increases until you feel nothing.
Sure.
Forgive me. I offer prayers for thy soul.
嘘。なんで痛いの。
Mr. Might, it's surrender time for me, it seems. When the case is over, the fight made me feel the dead souls.
Alright guys, let's finish this up.
負けませんよ。 あとは頼みます。
Come on.
手加減はしませんよ。 手加減はしませんよ。 痛いですね。 負けませんよ。
No.
Hello, good to see you, Kim. My name is Kotaro. The world orders me.
Sounds like Kotaro. Blood relatives? Why save the sword?
I don't need it, but my brother does. Not good enough, so die for your brother.
それでは始めようか。世界を選ぶ戦いを。 覚悟 その程度だ。世界の秩序と戦うなどと。手加減はしませんよ。私が死んだくらいで覚悟してください。新しい世界を呼ぶわけにはいかないんだ。手加減はしませんよ。それで攻撃につなげた。これで最後です。
That's impossible. Not strong enough.
Power's no promise. You misjudged the power. Anyway, it's unnecessary.
世界が終わる。人間の世界。まったく愚かだというほかないな。人間の世界を壊して、そしてどんな時代を覚悟してください。わかるだろう。今のままがいい。人間中心で人間のためにある世界だ。痛いですね。城は防御のためにある。世界は新しい時代が来るのを阻止しようとしているのだ。それがまずわからない。痛いですね。世界の距離を感じられると思っているのか。世界の意識もある。ただ分かりづらいだけだというのに。分かりづらいだけはしませんよ。世界は世界の属する存在で表情として映る。人の国に世界の両面にしか住むに覚悟してください。わざわざあれだけになった。大体の世界に反逆する。答えは侵略する。答えは
Alright guys, that's Castle Shikigami. We'll let the credits roll, we'll check out our final score, and we'll get out of here. None of the story makes sense, so I'm not going to even try to explain it to you. I'll let your imagination run wild.
Thanks for your faith. I can win the sword. I need to write this, even if it's unopened. To stop fratricide puts my soul at peace. I'll pray for them until my day has come.
Alright guys, let's see what we did. Alright, we can see the second line down, continues. We used 4 continues. So we met our goal, and we actually exceeded it a little bit by beating the game in less than 5 continues. So there you go. We reached all the stages, and our final score was 1,640,133,830. And of course, our rank is number 1. So go to our total screen here, our top 20 players. We'll skip that. It'll save, and this thing will go right back to the startup screen. That's it, guys. Castle Shikigami 2 for the PlayStation 2. Thanks for watching.